So I've posted on the native forums before. I said I'll eventually show what I did, just a picture. But if you look, I don't have a screw here on the top of my plate. I have a nylock and a stainless stud. And what I did was, in order to adjust the tension, as everybody knows, you just loosen up the screw. And then I've heard stories of people's rudders falling off on them on the water, falling off going down the road. That's the last thing I wanted. Once again, I think I mentioned in the other video, I'm gonna tell you again, a shoulder bolt is pretty darn handy. Native, if you would take that screw and replace it with a shoulder bolt that is the correct distance to the rudder, where you could tighten it down all the way and not lose your rudder without over tensioning it. So you can see or hear that I have a little play in it to allow this to be nice and easy. But I also have this nylock will not allow it to come off. That stands up. I mean, that's a little sharp, but it is what it is. A shoulder bolt solves this whole problem. So I took the nylock off and I'm gonna pull the rudder out. And if you look, I have 2 1/4-20 jam nuts over my stud. This will not come out, it can't. And with that nylock right here, on top of that, it can't. So you can set your tension the proper way without ever having to worry about falling off. If you're not gonna do any kind of upgrade to your rudder system, I fully expect y'all to do that. It even works with the Berley Pro upgrade if you choose to do that over the spring blade. I wouldn't have it any other way. Stud is roughly that long. I had this piece cut from my wife's Slayer. So that is probably in the neighborhood of 3 to 3.5 inches, but it started out as like an 8-inch piece of stainless all thread. I had it sticking way up here. I tightened it where I wanted and took a Dremel and cut it off. I think everybody should do it if you're not gonna do the spring blade upgrade, which won't allow you to do this, unfortunately.